Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important topic related to reactive form, where we will see how to use setValue with the form record. I'm sure those who have watched previous session, they know about the set control as well, right? So we will also discuss what is the difference between set control and setValue, where set control we have already discussed, and today we will be mainly focusing on the setValue. So by the end of this session, you will be able to understand what is setValue, why do we use it, what are the syntax and structure that we are supposed to follow, and overall information regarding the setValue. But before we proceed further with this session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released session first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow it sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just mainly focusing on how to use setValue with form control in reactive form. And for the sequential content, you can also refer the Sharmit digital coursebook, which is freely available in the description box. There you will find more than 3,400 plus sessions available in both Hindi as well as English language. So without any language barrier, as per your preferences, you can consume the content. And if there is any queries while following the content, you can reach me out through the comment section. So I would be helping you there. Okay. Alright, so now we will be starting with the session, and as you can see, currently I'm in app.component.html file, where I have noted down a couple of headings including 2 horizontal rows. So let's see one by one what all things we have mentioned here. So firstly, I have mentioned Angular course by Sharmit, the main heading. Then we have second heading, reactive form in Angular, setValue with form record. Now after this we have 2 horizontal rows, and in between these 2 horizontal rows we will define the logic. But before that, we should firstly import some prerequisites along with the form record. So let's go to app.component.ts file. Here in this imports part, imports array, I will define the required information like reactive form modules. Okay, then we will define ng for, then we will define here key value pipe. Okay, so these are the 3 things that we will be using it when we are using the HTML. So reactive form module will allow us to define the reactive forms. Then we have ng for, which will allow us to iterate the values in a for loop. Then we have key value pipe that will allow us to convert the value, okay, into key value. Now next what we will do, we will simply expand this app component class, and inside this class we will define the things like form record. Okay, so suppose we want to create one form record that can hold phone numbers. So for that I will give it a name, phones equal the new form record. Once I press enter here, you will see that it will import here. So let me press enter. You can see automatically it is imported here. Now write Angular bracket, and then we will write here form control, opening closing Angular bracket, and inside this we will mention string, also a pipe symbol, and then we will write here null. After that, to complete the syntax, use opening closing parenthesis. Inside this we will write curly braces and a semicolon. Okay, so we have prepared the frame. Now you just need to press enter inside this, and here we can define all the controls that we want to keep inside this form record. So suppose, as we took one example for phone number, so we are going to store 2 phone numbers. One is for home and another one is for the office. Okay, so let's give it name home colon new form control. Then here you can mention values like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Likewise we will mention here for the office colon new form control then you can write here, let's say 777888999. so these are the few information that I want to keep inside this, and there should be one comma, of course. Alright, so this phone form record is ready. Now we want to demonstrate the concept of set value. So for that, what we will do, we will define one method here. So let's write like this: update phones, okay, update phones, parenthesis opening closing curly braces, and then you can write here this dot phones dot set value. Remember, here we are using set value, not set control. Then after this, what we will write parenthesis curly braces, expand this, and inside this we will provide the value. And remember, this is completely case sensitive, so whatever you are writing here, it should be in the same case, otherwise it won't work. Okay, so here I will give it a name 111.222.333, then a comma, then second one is for office, so I will write office, then here I will write 444555666. okay, so this is the value. Now I will put a semicolon here. So what we created here, we created one form record with the name phones, which is initially having the values for home number and office number. Home number includes 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and office number include 777 888 999. Then later we created one method for updating the phone number, and inside that method we are using the set value. So this dot phones dot set value, home as 111 222 333, office as 444 555 666. okay, so this is the overall agenda. Now next what we will do, we will simply go to app.component.html file. Here we will define the HTML logic. So for that, let's create one button, and inside this button I will write click. Okay, in click I will write update phones, then opening closing parenthesis, and here I will mention update all phones. Okay, then we will create one div here, so div, and in this div we will write star ng4 let item of phone dot controls pipe key value. I think there is some spelling issues. I think it's phones, yeah, and this is case sensitive. Okay, so always make sure that you are writing it in a same case, otherwise it won't work. Then double curly braces, here I will write item dot key, then a colon, then double curly braces, and in between this curly braces item dot value. Okay, and now you can save it. So after saving it, we are good to execute the code and see how it works. So ng serve -- open, enter. Just wait for a few seconds and then it will show you the output of the browser. Here you can see we have Angular codes by Sharmit, Reactive Form in Angular, set value with form record. One horizontal row is there, update all phone is there. That is a button. When user wants to update the phone number, they can click here. Then home number is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Office is 777 888 999, and then one more horizontal row. So when I click here on this update all phones, it will change the number to 111 222 333 444 555 666. Okay, so this is it was our main agenda for this session, like how to update the values using set value. Now if someone asks you what is the difference between the set value and a set control, so you can simply say that in case of set value, we are not replacing the control. Okay, we are not working on control, we are just working on its value. Whereas in case where we There was one session where we talked about the set control, so there we were replacing the entire control, but here we are just replacing the values, not the control. Clear? So yeah, that's all for today. See you in the next session with new topics. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.